Alright, this is a crappy spawn. Alright, let's go this way. I don't know if I want to try to make my way up. Let's go over here first. So there's all kinds of stashes outside, and that's kind of good to start with, like right here. See it right there? What am I looking for? Where is it? Oh, there it is. It's cash. Alright. Moving up this way. Supposed to be another one over here. I'm not so familiar with the stashes on this end. I'm more familiar with the stashes on the other end. But, you know, like as you're walking, keep your head pointed kind of forward just to look for movement. I want to look on the map where this is. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm gonna walk down this here. You see how this has got like a little valley here? Keeps your head down. So like just instead of walking up along the wall, you want to kind of walk down here. And you try to avoid bushes if you can, because you can hear the noise that it makes. I mean, again, this is outside, so chances are there's no one right here. When you get really good at the game, you start to remember where all the spawn points are. So all the PMCs spawn at the same time. So we're coming up here where there could be PMCs that spawn, because there's some usually up here. So it's possible we might run into someone up here. There's stashes right by these things. There's two different kinds of stashes. This one looks like ground cover right here. Right there, looking at it. Where'd you go? Right here. And the other ones were like the first one that you saw. Okay, I'm gonna move up this way. We want to get up there. But there can be people in scavs over here. Okay, come around the gate. A little quieter. And also stepping on things too, like you see this pallet right here? You try not to walk over things like that because you get that thump thump, you know, like on wood like that.
Yeah.
There can be stuff like on these shelves here, all over the place. I mean, they could be loose loot almost anywhere, but toolboxes are really good in the beginning, like these. because often you need a lot of tools for your hideout and stuff like that. This is also a high traffic area in here, so this is going to be where you have to kind of learn to look in the dark. Yeah, you hear that little ricochet or whatever? Mm-hmm. That means there's a grenade that someone threw like way off, and grab that. Yeah, it's like grenade fragments I'm hearing. And if you need your brightness turned up even a little bit more, you could do that. Since we're on the back wall here, always kind of keep an eye over to your right, because that's where you're going to see people. You should probably take the easy way, at least for this first run, and not go all the way over there. Like, a lot of this garbage you can't pick up, but like that, oh, right there is one of those light bulbs that you're going to need for your hideout. Oh, someone just turned the power on. Did you see the light, how the lights went on?
Yeah.
Hey, that's a fuel can. That's really important. Hose, there's some hose right there. Another water filter. God, there's so many water filters lately. Okay, and then in these kiosks, I like searching computers because there's always usually good stuff. There's 2 computers in here. One's over there, one's over there. Everything in a computer except for a DVD player is usually good. So, I wouldn't bother with the DVD players.
HDDs?
Yep, hard drives are good.
Yeah.
Did you get both of them?
Yeah.
Okay, come this way. And peeking around corners, really important. Yeah, so there's a skill called mag drills that increases your speed of reloading and checking your mag and stuff like that. And the more that you do like reloading or the mag checks that you just did, the better that skill gets. So it's always good to do a lot of that kind of in a raid. Someone opened that already, so someone's been over here. Some bolts that were over here I just going to pick up. Alright, we're going to go to these doors. Okay. Looks clear. So yeah, someone's been through here already. So most of these computers are probably already checked. There's like 3 computers in each one of these rooms right here. Yeah, this has been checked. I'm not going to bother checking all the other ones. The other thing, when you start knowing the maps really well, you'll know what doors spawn open and what doors spawn closed. So you can kind of tell if someone's been through here. Like this door right here and these double doors are closed normally. I have a key for this room, but it sucks. This room doesn't usually have a lot of good stuff in it. Oh, it's got metal cutters though. Those are good. I think that's it. That was literally like the only thing in here. There's some plexiglass right there, I think. This is where it might get a little sketchy out here. Because we're, I think, following someone. Over here between these forklifts is the toolbox.
There's nothing in it.
Okay. It happens sometimes. There's a weapon box in the back of this container. And as soon as you get on the metal, you're gonna notice the sound of the metal. I think it went the wrong way. Yeah, this way. There's another box if you go between these two here. And then I'm gonna, there's some up top, but I'm gonna go get those. I'll show you those next time.
Alright.
Gotta do a little parkour jumping to go get these. Well, that was a grenade that went off, but there's also a duffel bag back here. Right there. I'm in this other container right here. Okay, I'm coming out. There's an AK mag right here if you want it. Always good to start collecting mags. No, just pick it up. There we go. And then straight across, there's a pallet right here. There's a grenade box right there. Want to check that? Yeah, so that's, you'll learn where shots are roughly by hearing them. That's a couple walls away yet. And then if you walk up these barrels into the back of this thing, there's a box in the back of here. Anything in it?
Nope.
Okay. So then we're going to probably get out because it's a short run. So we're going to jump over the wall, but don't do it until the fence. Otherwise you'll break your legs. And then run across. There'll be scavs that'll show up here. And then come behind this truck. It's a good stopping point to get some stamina back. You gotta watch to make sure not to run out of stamina, otherwise you start huffing and puffing through the wall here. The reason that spawn is really not all that good is because it's on the same side as our extract. So you really can't go through the whole mall. But which is, I guess, is good for a first run. So you see how I kind of run between places that I can hide and rest. Like here's another spot that I stop and get my stamina back. Because there can be people over there that'll snipe you or extract campers, which I hate, but it's how some people play. They can be in these tents up here too. They like to sit in these tents, so usually you want to check these tents out really good. And then right over here, hide behind the wheel so you don't get hit by anybody from the left. And then usually kind of dance back and forth, so if someone's trying to snipe you from somewhere, that you don't give them a really easy shot.
Got it.
And there's your first successful run. How's that?
It's pretty good.
Now you have to go through your bag and crap and figure out what's useful to keep, what's useful to sell. I mean, we didn't see anybody to shoot, so... But it's good. The first couple runs, it's better for you not to worry about that. Have you ever successfully extracted yet?
I have.
And right now I would maybe just worry about keeping gun parts and stuff, or anything you need for your stash. Like the light bulbs I know you're going to need, the bolts you're going to need, the hard drive you could probably sell, all of the computer stuff you could sell now. And what you want to do is you want to sell it to first therapist if she'll buy it, and if she won't buy it, sell it to mechanic, and if mechanic won't buy it, one of the other people except for fence. Fence is your last resort. So therapist and then mechanic, then anybody else, and then fence. So like that xenomorph stuff, definitely sell because you're not going to need that. The screws I might keep, the wires you could sell, the WD-40 you could sell. And you can control click things, and that'll move it over to the selling window. The water filter I'd probably sell too. You're not going to need that for a long time. The blue thing. I'd keep the fuel for now, because when you eventually want to do something in your hideout, you're going to need the fuel. And it's sometimes hard to come by.
Cool.
The soap you could probably sell too.
I think I need it.
Maybe. So that's why it's kind of good to go through your hideout and kind of make a mental note of what do you need.
Yeah.
I think it's good that you remembered.
Well, it was nice playing with you. Thank you for teaching me how to play the game. I need to go get some dinner.
Yep, no problem. Let me know if you need any more help.
Alright.
You got me as a friend on Discord, so
Yeah.